Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is a Monday, and yes, I am very slightly late to the stream, but that is because we had an interesting family time this morning with my wife and the little ones going off to go and do wherever they were going, and the car basically broke down, so we had to get the full. Everyone was involved. You know, the breakdown people come and pick up the car. I ended up going out with my dad in his van to go and pick up the car seats. It was a full thing. But you know what? It could have been a lot worse, especially if we didn't have any help, which is one of the reasons why we're doing what we're doing and we live where we live. So, not the worst thing. End up basically being here on time. So, you know what? It can, as I said, it could definitely be worse. So, with that out of the way, today we are going to be doing a bit more SKS stuff. I don't know. We'll probably start on Streets of Tarkov, I would imagine, just because I'm just really enjoying it. But maybe we'll go to some other places. I do actually have some scav kills to get on like Interchange, so like we could potentially go there. But I feel like Interchange itself is just like, kind of like filled with people trying to go for killer and stuff like that. So like maybe we'll go and do something else. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Have a little like play around. I mean, I could in theory even. I was going to say go to Lighthouse, but it feels terrible to even consider that as an option at this moment. Lighthouse I don't really feel like it's a very fun map at the moment. But Zach, Barrow, Star, Jason, Astro, thank you guys for being the early birds here. Welcome in. We'll just get this started. Is this good enough to make Salevas from? I don't know. Like these bottles of water, if you get the hydrogen peroxide, it's like 11. These are like 20 something. So yeah, it's like 33, and then half that's like 16 for Slayer. It's pretty good. I quite like getting kick takes under 20. If I can. But that's probably okay. I mean, this is basically 15k for a Slayer, which is like 3k more than a car first aid kit. So I think those barters do actually make sense. They making those things worthwhile at least. Okay, so I've still got some more of these, I think, stickers. Yeah, I'm producing stickers en masse. I can't be bothered necessarily to do the full min-max of like selling them and rebuying them to get flea rep or whatever. Because like once I get like 4 flea rep, I'm not really that fast. Oh yeah, this was kind of weird. So there's somebody who's got my name, Gigabeef, but TTV, and they added me as a friend. I don't know what the deal is with that. I've just said like, yo, what's up? Because they added me, so we'll see what they say. Shall be interesting, I guess. Hello, John Brooks. Hello, welcome. Yes, good to see me streaming again. Indeed. I guess we'll put it up here. Like, these Propitols are, like, crazy price now. Even Moonshine as well. I mean, yeah, Moonshine goes up more than this, so I'm probably going to leave that one. And Rip Stops, we'll just kick them out at 30, 35, something like that. Up in that price range. Filters. Oh, that's actually really expensive. Let's dump that out as well while we've got the opportunity. Great. Okay, so this has got 1 point of damage, so we don't really care about that. We've got XLs, Razors, XLs. I don't know. Let's have a quick look through the tasks that we've got to do. Like, I don't mind using the SKS kind of wherever. Like, Streets is fine, but sometimes I get into close combats. It gets a bit, like, tricky. Just use the SKS to finish Trouble in the Big City. Interesting. There was a time in America when the SKS with HP was at every gunshot for hunters. Really? Hello, Payne. Well, the weird Tapco accessories exist. And you used to have to order the parts for magazine by mail. Oh, interesting. Why is SKS so good? Lots of people are just saying it's like insane. It's because you can get down to like 60 vertical recoil. For a DMR, it feels great. I think that's the idea. I quite like 7.62 by 39. I don't think it's actually that bad. Also, given the fact that you can put BP in this baby, because I've got some BP on hand. I mean, I don't think I can craft it, so I don't want to like waste it. But I've got 300 odd, so I'm trying to like stack it and min max it. But like BP, it's felt fine to me so far. Like I've used quite a few different 7.62 guns. They've all felt alright. Like genuinely felt okay. Let's just use the XLs for now because I've got them to hand. Monte Carlo. I mean, the US is like the way to go. This thing gets you up to 60 vertical recoil. Like you can get 50 ergo just fine on it, which is pretty crazy. Right, have we got anything actually fun to do? Survival interchange 4 times. Did I have? Yeah, I had this like headshots one. How long have I got for it? I've kind of ignored the weekly. Oh, I've got a new weekly. Oh, okay. Oh, we got to find a load of stuff. Okay, I mean maybe we do this then. Oh yeah, it was this one. Headshots on interchange and survive interchange 4 times. I'm not sure if we can be bothered. I guess it depends what we get. Some rubles, some XP. Surviving an interchange 4 times is actually quite annoying. I guess like 12 is not that many. 12 headshots with scavs, not that many. Surviving 4 times is probably harder actually. And then the other thing that we've got to do is like, yeah, find Vita Juice. You can make max energies and you can make fleeces. So really, it's Vita Juice that we want. That's what we need to look for. I mean, we could, in theory, go to Goshan. I'll probably go there for scav kills anyway. So maybe we do that. And then a golden TT pistol, but no, I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, well, maybe play some Interchange then. I haven't played Interchange for a while. Maybe we'll do that. I'm keeping a stack of PS4, if you remember. We'll head to Interchange and just see if we can make anything of it. If it gets boring, or if it gets crap and it's just like full of annoying people, then we'll go do something more interesting. But we'll check it out. We'll check it out. Church talking about these like M67 grenades. I think it's worth testing them, giving them a trial. Could be. Could be. You know, I will actually put the Red Rebel on for going to Interchange because you have to smash through the glass sometimes, and not having it is a bit of a pain. We'll go Thor, and yeah, so we're just killing scavs, and maybe I don't take a bag. Maybe I just kill scavs and then leave through backpackless. Do that 4 times. Like speed run it. I don't know. Maybe do that. Because I want to get the extracts. That's the thing. I need to get the extracts. Like, I kind of want to just sort of prioritize getting the extracts first. Because 12 scav headshots actually is probably quite easy. And presumably will happen earlier. That'll probably happen like much earlier than anything else. Let's take 2 of these boys. And then we're going to take ourselves. Let's make got in here. Take an Adreno. What happened there? That. Ah, nice. Green powders. Good. And DVDs. Nice and easy. Yeah, fine. Do it like that. That'll do. Do I have any actual interchange tasks? Let's see. Not sure. Stylish one and kill killer. Okay. Other than those, no. I don't think anyway. Are there any others like any? Grenadier, free, shooterborn. I do need to do shooterborn in theory, but I mean I'd need to use a bolty, and I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, that's not that one. Broadcast, or job. Worst job. Oh, I've got Silent Caliber, and I never did Silent Caliber. Huh. I basically stopped doing quests once I reached max traders. I was just doing like fun stuff. I do need to kill Tagilla. I need to get the TT. Golden TT. I've killed Vishala, but I'm going to skip with this TT. Right, let's try Interchange. Let's just go. Give it a go. Give it a go. Let's do it. BP and MAI AP went great as DMR. Yeah, I think people are just expecting too much of like the RD, the mutant, those kind of things. The recoil profile on them is just not very good. I think that's the issue. Like the mutant used to be insane. In the old system, there was a stat called convergence, right, which determined the strength of the weapon returning back to center, and that strongly changed the position of the full auto spray on weapons. That's gone, and the new recoil system doesn't have that anymore. So the mutants basically come back in line with all the other guns, and when it's got a recoil of like 70 or something, it doesn't feel that good anymore. That's kind of the problem. That's what I think anyway. Are you getting Kappa? Nah, I don't want to. I just don't see the point in putting myself through the pain and the awfulness of that. There's a lot of the Kappa stuff I just don't want to do. Shooterborn in Heaven, the end of the Tarkov shooter line, Psycho Sniper, and then like boss killing. Just sounds so awful. Like you just like listen to Church's experience trying to get Kappa, and it just sounds really atrocious, right? Like a lot of the end stuff is just RNG. RNG on items, RNG on the goons, RNG on killer. Any other bosses also possible, but like slightly easier. That's the issue. Can you show the OPSKS build? It's literally just an OPSKS chassis. It's okay, so let's put it this way. It's the 3 weapon parts barter from Mechanic with a suppressor on the end, and it doesn't matter what suppressor you use. That's it. That's literally it. And a 35 rounder. I agree, Payne. I think it's because people think the RD and the mutant's not as good, and people think that they're like that they're crap because of this. That's my genuine feelings about it. Yep. How I feel. Going to test the SKS against the VPO. I feel like the SKS kind of needs to justify itself to at least be better than VPO. I mean, the recoil is like a lot better now. Combo with the Ergo. We can have a look, but I don't think... Also, like, APM is annoying to make. You can buy PP, whereas APM is like a pain. You have to craft it. I think recoil is only dependent on vertical recoil. Dispersion still exists, so horizontal dispersion, but the difference between high dispersion weapons and low dispersion weapons is really small. Like, the horizontal recoil makes almost no difference. And there seems to be something to do with, like, the width of the spray. It mostly seems to just be to do with vertical recoil now. There doesn't seem to be much else to it. I do think that there is something to do with that full auto piece. I don't really know yet, though. But yeah, there is technically the horizontal thing. I think some guns also just like feel worse, but then when you actually test them, then they actually look the same. Maybe it's the way that the camera jumps, like the animation. I don't know. Like with the MCX, it still feels like it sprays more than the M4 or whatever, even though it's the same RPM, you know, and has similar recoil, and it looks the same when you spray it, but then like it feels different when you actually shoot the gun. It's like weird. There's some like strange stuff about that. There's some like psychological things there. It must be. I was testing the VSK out at one point, and I could have sworn that the VSK had a lower fire rate than the VSS, but it doesn't. It's just psychological because like the sound's different. So weird. Bolt or DMR was allowed? Yeah, I know. I just don't like bolties. Right. So yeah. So basically, I wanna just like head as fast as I can towards the extract that's like no backpack, because I just want to make sure that I'm like over that side. We can try and kill some scavs at wherever and like get some headshots, but I want to get like the 4 survives is like the thing that we need to really push on, because if I don't prioritize that, then we could be basically we could just like spend the whole day playing and not get. Is that like a push rustle? Sure sounded like it. Yeah, we could spend the whole day playing and then not actually achieve anything. Easy to do. Get over to the ambulance, I think. I always end up in like the most horrible fights over there, over in this bit. People are always trying to farm scouts right now. Sad, there is no updated spreadsheets on the stats. Omni did one. Omni Actual, I think. He did one. He took the stats mainly from Logical's website. Tarkov exchanges. I don't know where he put it though. Did he do a video? Did Omni do a video about hidden stats? I'm not sure. Soviet M14. Rank up for the first time, but not rushing it. Not all bosses besides Sturm and the Sanitar. Yeah, the thing is, like, I would only really be tempted. Like, I've not even farmed any of the items. I didn't farm any of the items kind of on purpose, because I didn't want to be tempted. I just like don't really want to do it. I think the thing that I realized for me is like, you know, I have to be smart about what I do in the game as well as things the game tells me, because it's more complicated for me, right? Because I'm not just playing to play only. Like, I enjoy the game, obviously, but I'm like, you know, the stuff that I do here is easiest for me if it naturally feeds back into content I can put on YouTube. Running into Interchange like 15 times to try to find Killer to die to him once is like not very good content. It's like very difficult for me to do anything with. It's kind of the same thing as Arena. It's why it's hard for me to play Arena on stream, because like I can do like, let's set aside the fact that people don't really like Arena that much. Like, set that aside. But despite that, like, even if people enjoyed it, it's like, I can't really turn it into videos. It makes it kind of tricky for me. Piece of plexiglass. I just need to check something. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna chill myself down here. 2 seconds, friends. 2 seconds. Basically, what I'm doing is I need to check that everything's set up for the AMD. Because this stream is sponsored by AMD. Cool. Okay. That should be good. Yeah, because I saw it actually started posting on YouTube for some reason, other than on Twitch. I don't know why. There we go. All good. Started collecting cap requirements just in case they put a BSG and add an achievement on the 11th hour. Yeah. No. I wonder how long, like, if I started doing Kappa now, I wonder how long it would take me. Probably too long. I'd have to, like, kill the goons first. I think that's the thing. If I had, like, if I did actually go down the route of going to complete it, I'd need to do some more of the Balti quests, I think, first. I'd have to, like, have Killer under my belt, at least. And the goons, like, between the Killer and the goons, they're two pieces of the puzzle that just make me not want to, like, try, really. Shit, sucks. Right, let's see if there's any scavs over at Power Station. What about that crazy Tom and they're all up here? Oh, those trees look bad, don't they? I haven't heard anybody around here yet. Regarding arena, do you think BSG misunderstood the concept and made it super grindy for no reason? I don't think the grindiness is necessarily a problem, per se. I think it's more the game mode. Like, the way that it is now is probably alright. I, like, don't mind the way the unlock system works. Oh, I don't think. I think it's kind of okay. But I also feel that it's, like, you don't unlock enough stuff. And there should be, like, little changes you could make to each preset. I wish that there was some small tweaks that you could make to each, for example, like in the existing formulation. There are other things that you could do that would make it, like, better. I think Veritas put, like, you know, very well put together video about all the changes that you could make to make arena feel really good. But you'd have to, like, completely change the structure of the game. I think that's what a lot of people have, like, realized, is that you'd have to go back to square one and put, like, a Counter-Strike style economy in and that kind of thing to make it feel, like, really good. Make it, like, actually super fun. I don't have a flashlight or laser or anything. Let's see if there's a couple of scavs over there, and then we'll try and, like, head out. At least get the first one in. PP isn't bugged? It doesn't seem to be. I've been using it completely fine. And BP. Both seem okay. It's just the guns are not very good, I think. But it is hard to see them, isn't it? I want to see 10 killers interchange range as a YouTube video. Yeah, that's the issue though. It's like, you know, I'm YouTuber first and streamer second, so I have to bear that in mind. Suppose yourself to the annoying collect hunt just naturally. It's the other quests though that I always work toward. You know what? The crazy thing is, right? I've always worked towards Kappa, and by the end of the wipes previously, I'm like nowhere near. I've like continued questing previously and just got like nowhere close to finishing it in many other wipes, which is why I didn't bother this time, because I was like, I subject myself to all sorts of pain to finish like crappy tasks that I don't want to do, and then I don't even end up anywhere near Kappa anyway. So I'm just like, why did I bother doing this in the first place? That's kind of my thoughts on it. It's why I've sort of given up even trying for it. I'm doing the quest after 42 for Kappa this time, because I just, yeah, I don't spend enough time in the game to ever get enough progress to actually do it. Because like, it does take a reasonable amount of time to get Kappa. I mean, how many hours in a wipe would I reckon I play? It's 6 months long. I mean, I only play, like, unless it's a very special event I really, really, really want to do, like Terror Group Trail, then given I play, like, just over 10 hours a week. It's like 40 hours a month. Not a lot. Like outside of the first month. So 5 months, 40 hours, like 200 hours. And then I probably play... The first month, probably play like... Because the first week I'll probably play 50 hours on its own. So I'll probably play, like, let's say like 250, something maybe like up towards 300 hours for wipe. And it's just like, let's say like in raid. And there's just like no way that you can get Kappa in 300 hours, I don't think. I don't think it's enough time. Massive box of PPPS. I was going to try and get like an easy headshot if I could. Any scavs. I guess we can go and look for Vita Juice as well, in theory. I think Interchange is probably quite a good place for the SKS because a lot of the fights are like quite long in distance, like range-wise. And the Ergo's relatively good. Oh, Jesus. Ash 12 user hidden in the dark. Say they want to make it tournament competitive. Can you imagine grind requirements in CS or Valorant? No, your private tournaments, everything unlocked. Not rewarding enough to commit. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, really. Or the Revolver. Doesn't need to be the Ash 12. Could be the Revolver. F Kappa Max Traders have fun. I agree. No tracksuit? Definitely not. Chief's pretty close on his hardcore count after 15 days. That's Chief, though. I'm not Chief. That's like one big factor to it. Chief's like a god at the game. I'd be interested to see how many hours it does actually take. Because like, how much does Chief play? I don't really know how much he plays. Be interested to know. Like 15 days doesn't really mean anything, right? Like how many hours is that he's played? Does he play 12 hours a day? I don't know. Does he play 10? If he plays 10 hours a day, 15 days is like 150 hours, which is like half of my wipe. So like the whole wipe. Like it's quite stark, the difference between people who play a lot and people who don't play as much. What was this one? This is the one I wanted, wasn't it? I was thinking of attaching one of these guys, I think. Like this one, SKS UAS, because then I can add something like a laser or whatever on the front without having to add it on the side. Is that going to block the scope? This is the thing. I want to make sure it's not going to block the scope out. Visible aim laser. Small. Is that small? Yeah, it's kind of off to the side. That one's probably right. Are they? 23k? It's quite expensive. Quite an expensive one. What else we got? EQ. Is that going to get in the way? Planted red dot. More the laser I'm interested in. Is this one? This is IR. Oh, and lasers. Okay. I thought this one. Is this IR only? Laser designators in both visible and IR bands with IR searchlight. Okay, it just doesn't have a flashlight. Okay, fine. Fine, but it's super cheap, this thing. What do I call it? OP. Oh, the SKS Meta 51E60. Oh, I guess this is slightly different, isn't it? OP, SKS. Laser. Yeah, E. We'll do it like this. $200,000. Oh, it's because of the scope. I should probably do it without the scope. Probably save it like this. I usually try to save these, if possible, like that, because then it means I can put like whatever on. I can choose the thing afterwards. There we are. Right. Then we can see what else we've got here. Got an Alpha 4. Not bad. I should probably do. Let's check the voodoo barters. I should probably grab one while I've got it up. I'm thinking about it. EPX. Phone X. Actually, I'll just do it like this. Fired. I can't do it like that, can I? Phone X. Yeah. Pretty good. It's still better than the buying them directly. Interchange still the same as always? Pretty much. Yo, Sel, how's it going? How's it going? Read not. Monster's a strong pick? Monster. Monster what? Monster. You're not talking about these, or? I don't know what you mean by monster. Am I just being stupid? Ah, this is one of the Thor ones. Yeah, well, let's pop this out for the gag. Feels like kind of good because you can get some of the bigger plates in there on the front without necessarily like messing everything up. They're actually quite cheap. Amazingly, it's a crazy thing to say, but it's actually quite cheap. Hard Voodoo is cheaper? Yes. I think if I just killed you on Inter Congo. Yes, were you the Ash man? Good morning. Hello, Sam. Oh, the 2x scope. Ah, yeah. That makes sense. I understand. Yep, the 2x is good. 2x is good. I don't like the 2x as much though. Like I'm not a big 2x guy. I don't know why. I just like don't really like it. But people do like it. I'm just not that keen on it. It's fine. It's a good optic, but yeah. Not. Oops. What am I doing? Right, let's crack out. I've got like bits and pieces just like saved up, so we'll take these things. I should just take 2 smoke grenades. No bag. Unfortunately, like my hubris, or not even hubris, but my desire to go and like try and find a Vita juice meant that we ended up getting killed. So we didn't even get the first extract. I wanted to just get these extracts done. I think I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to focus on the extracts first and like, because I do want to get 12 headshots. It kind of requires you to wait later on into the raid to do that, though. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We'll just queue back up. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Depends where we spawn, really. I was watching Jesse last night, and he found a Scav card SKS without a stock. Basically, had 0 recoil even without it. Yeah, no, it's a pretty good gun. We used to be rotating, you have to bust your ass to unlock normal scopes. We could just flat out buy flares. I mean, you can buy the normal scopes from the flea. And they're cheaper than a flare. You mean from traders, though? Can't stand monster for some reason. I personally feel that it doesn't give me enough reach when I want it. And it is like, if they're closer than that, I may as well just use a red dot. That's how I feel. And you're not taking the downside that comes with like picture-in-picture. Not that it matters on most maps other than the streets. I'd rather just use a Neotech holographic, I think. But some people really love it. Like, it's a very love-hate. There's on some ammos. Well, I'm using BP with PP underneath. But I have quite a bit of BP stocked up just from just the wipe in general. I haven't used any yet until now. So I've got 300 odd, but I'm only taking like 20 per go. Effects nice on ARs, Shoreline and Woods. I'd rather just use an Alcan personally. Bravo's also good, Kimber. Yeah, I agree. I like the Bravo. HS1 hybrid. That one's like typically cursed. That one's hated by the player base because of like historic issues with the way that the recoil looks and stuff like that. Most people don't like it. A couple of people do like it. Because I think it's one of the only like true one timesers or something. But yeah, it's like it's a weird one. Lots of people don't like it. Yo, Dimbaz. Been good, man. Right. In we go. Let's see. Where are we this time? Wait, have I got a... Oh, I built a... I put a WMX on underneath. If I swap that, means now that one doesn't... Wait, isn't it? That's annoying. That is indeed annoying. Okay, that's off. Oh? On. No, I should probably just... Maybe I'll just throw this one in the bush. I don't know. I have it off on... Oh, I know how I want to do this. Yeah. I need to set this up in an annoying way. I didn't really think about this. If I set that to... that mode. That's like IR mode now. IR flashlight. That's got a laser. So if I turn that off... I think that's the wrong way around. I think that's the wrong way around. Optimizing too much now. Yeah, that's off. That's now on. I didn't realize there was a rail at the side. I don't know how I didn't realize that. There we go. So now I've either got... Right, I've got 0.5 bonus no matter what. There we go. Basically. 0.5 bonus no matter what now. Because if I turn it on, I've got the laser. If I turn it off, I'll have the IR flashlight on the X, WMX. I guess I kind of want to go this way, in theory. Whether that's a good idea or not, I don't know. Well, now it's doing both. Now my thingy bob is doing both for some reason. Okay, right. BP and PP effect zeroing? Not really. They're both quite quick, so like it doesn't really matter. They're quick bullets, so it's not really a big problem. Like the difference between BP, PP, and PS, which is what it's zeroed for, I'm pretty sure. I think. Zeroed for PS? They usually are. Maybe that was the RPD. I'd have to remind myself what the SKS is zeroed for. Most things have zeroed for PS though. And the difference between the velocities on those things is not too high, so usually it's fine. Not an issue with zeroing. It's only a problem if the zeroing of the default round is significantly different. Oh Jesus. I don't know where they are. Ow. Oh, they're over there. Interesting. Okay. Actually, over there. Unless I'm being shot from both sides, which I think is unlikely. And yeah, they're along the back fencing area. Smoke them out, yeah, exactly. They don't know what to think, do they? When or not what to think when all the smokes are going off. Scav? Scav, maybe running from there. Must be. Misdirection is a powerful tool, exactly. Somebody in there.
Ништяк, пацаны, сегодня кайфуем.
I doubt that was a scav. No. Here. Hmm. Feels unlikely, right? Do you not agree? I don't know. Has to get the extract count? Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe it was a scav. Who knows? Thrown out back. Pivot. Maybe. 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 How do you know which time it's zeroed for? It says on the wiki. Hello, Zinks. Not a scav way out there? Yeah, I agreed. I agree. Zinks, yeah, I know, man. That's why people love it, though. That's why people love it. Must have gone or something. Sell GPU, put it in the farm. Well, I sell them now because I filled my farm up. I usually don't find that many GPUs though. I don't really play much Interchange, so typically speaking, I buy my GPUs and then I just put those in the farm. Then any I'll find after that, I'll just sell, I guess. Unless I need them for the mechanic quest. Usually, I'm like trying to find 3 fighting raid ones for the mechanic quest. That's normally it. Bedtime for me. Catch you later, man. Enjoy. Get a good sleep. Yeah. No one noticed it hasn't rained since snow was removed? Shh. Everyone needs to stop talking about it. You guys are going to jinx it. The SG are going to catch wind. Start putting it back in again. Don't do this. It's almost like you want to have rain again. Crap. They're going to go a different way? Okay. We'll swap the stuff over. I had to hear doors? Yeah, me too. It's upstairs. A real player?
Нет никого. Вроде никого. Блядь, тут нашего завалили. Вон он, сука!
That must be a scav, right? Right. Maybe it's upstairs. Gotta go to railway anyway. Maybe come out this way. Go the other way. Like, a lot of Interchange is weird for sound, so I don't know. I'm gonna check what's in this guy's bag. Go around the corner. Let's have a look. Cat Rain is a friend seller? Maybe. I just didn't really like it that much. Pretty nice gun. Then a M80. Kind of sweet. Got plates wise. Big heavy plates. We'll just use it as a carrier. Left in there's half. Swap over. Refill this thing. Right, let's shining on you in that spot. Yeah. I was just trying to catch somebody if they were going to come around the door, but I guess not. Guess not. Oh. Silence SR25? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, like some of the sound bleeds in from upstairs a lot. That thing. Well, that's shouting as well. Like, that shouting comes from upstairs too. And I tried to go round and along. And then we can see if there's any scavs in the scav camp, and then we'll go out of railway that way. Because now that I've got a bag, I'm just like, well, might as well. Get pulse meter. Where's the other one? There he is.
Вон он, блядь, ебать его!
Rip my BP. At least it means no one's come through here. At least not recently. I'm trying to desperately aim for an actual headshot though, because it's part of my daily. It's why I thought that getting the headshots wouldn't be the hardest part of this though. There's lots of opportunities to get 12 scavs headshots, whereas the 5 extracts are actually the hardest part, in all seriousness. This bloody map. Honestly. Can't catch a break? Don't know. Hey, armor's pretty set actually. Don't know whether it's the same guys. I've no idea. I've no way of telling really. Thank you, Jonas. The helpful tips. Yeah, I am actually kind of using Arena for it a little bit. I'm a bit out of practice because I didn't play Arena over the weekend or anything. Whatever. Oh, no. Nothing still. This is like... Oh, God. First real sets of raids I've played for, you know, a couple of days or whatever. First one's always a touch ropey. I feel like I genuinely think I'm going to go all the way to the end. I really think I am. Through going outside. These guys got my, like, targets acquired. If you step out 1 foot outside the mall, it's crazy. I will go all the way to Idea and come out of that side. Hopefully, that gives us a shorter route through. And an easier path towards the extract. Always held says interchange. That's about right. That sums it up. Okay, that's behind at least, thank God. Same tracer. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of green tracers. Lots of people use M6 too, so... Is one of the SVD... Is SVD... Oh no, SVD BT. Is that green as well? I forget. I feel like it's red. BT's normally red, but maybe it's only red in the AK. I can't remember. Horrible interchange rides machines. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, well maybe I'll just ignore this and go out that way. Try that. Like, I could get a couple more headshots, but at the same time, I hope I can get out this way. I can never remember. In order to upgrade my run streaks better, should I upgrade my CPU, 8 cores, or GPU, 8 gig of VRAM? What CPU do you have? Yeah, can you articulate your top 3 AMD buying points? Should I impulse invest all my money into AMD to be counterculture? Well, the top 3 buying points is the X3D chips, the X3D chips, and the X3D chips. No, they're just insane. Just insanely good. Like, I use the 5800 X3D, and it's crazy. I just love the X3D CPUs. You know, amazing. Oh, it seems like seems like this is also working. Oh well, whatever. You know, it can play twice. Nice tech sync up AMD CPU with AMD GPU on the BIOS. Well, I do have an NVIDIA card, but I do use AMD CPU. Right. Let's head out this way. Let's see if we can get this way. Yeah, if you're not a streamer, yeah, exactly. Or 6800 with 16 gig of VRAM. Yeah, I think, like, that's the thing. I kind of agree. I think, like, AMD GPUs are really good if you're just, like, a gamer. And you don't need NVENC. Car extract? I don't even know if it's worth it. Actually, maybe it is. We can go try. We can go see. Every time I go to car extract, I have someone bum rush me. Yeah, see, Streets is a lot about CPU. And you'd be hard to go wrong with the 7800X. Jesus. What? That's like a head. Be in the window? Down up in the window or something? In the doorway? No, he's there. Okay. Just the scout things. I thought he must be higher because he was shooting at me, but he was just shooting at me even though I don't think he could really see me. Oh, the car is here. Okay. Well. Was it worth it? I mean, I guess so. I think so. Hopefully we can avoid these dudes over at Railway. If I don't get pushed by somebody, but... Alright, let's do this. Right. There's another scab around here, but... who knows where. Heard him shout something. 14 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. There we go. Okay. Good, 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 good. 32 gig of actual RAM. Yep. I have a 32 gig of actual RAM as well. It really is crazy. The whole Streets thing is insane. Cool. Okay. All right. Okay, decent. All headshots, so that was goes a good way towards doing that daily. But extracting is literally the hardest piece. Ah. PP ammo for 7.62. I mean, I think it's good. Yeah. Yeah, coffee fresh. So Intel 9700K, AMD 660. Yeah, GPUs are like I'm not as familiar with, but like CPU wise, like the biggest performance increases you'll get is going for one of the beefy CPUs. Like Intel CPUs, again, I'm not that familiar with because it's just not what I have. And I'm not like a hardcore techie. But the AMD stuff is just like, the X3Ds is very hard to go wrong. Interchange these one extracts. I think they should have Red Rebel in the corner with the crash train. That'd be a like, easy one for them to do, in my opinion. I think that would be great. Yeah, I killed someone with the SR-25 underground, thankfully. SKS did feel real snappy. Nice little shots. I liked our repositioning there. It was a shame I didn't have a nade. Reposition around and caught him. Caught the guy with the lean. Kind of wish to introduce Vital Organ Hitbox. You know what? Grey Zone Warfare is going to have vital organs, basically. You don't have health in Grey Zone. That's going to be an interesting system to see, at least, and play around with. We'll see. I think there was some performance monitoring software. Streets bottleneck CPUs hard. Yep. It is decent. It is decent. Yeah, a lot of people have been complaining about the trackers. Like, the goons are just hard to find. Don't really know what the deal is. They're just hard to find. You just have to play, like, customs a bunch. And tons of people are struggling with it. Actually, we'll make sugar. I managed to buy a load of these cheaply, so we can make sugar at a decent price. Okay. So I think that was mostly... Yeah, I think it was all M80 we got from this. Is fine. Couple of bits. Like, nothing too crazy. Didn't go too nutty looting, which is decent, because that's, like, what I'm trying to do here. So let's get a Pro Patrol. Got one of them up. Get another Adrenaline. I'm glad we didn't die and managed to survive the first bit. Having a couple of smoke grenades was quite funny. It was certainly entertaining. I was actually really low on food, wasn't I? That gets worse because few people are reporting. True. I like never see the goons, really, I feel. I normally don't play for them, though. This is the issue. Good place to get Vertex. Basically, reserve and highlight house. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, well, given we're on the topic, we do have to do our sponsored segment because today's stream is indeed sponsored by AMD. So we'll do the segment now. It won't take very long. We'll have a look at like some CPUs because they're running some sales as well on Very, which is the one they've tested. Come on, it's the link that they've given me. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, here you go. So this. Tell me how I could buy an AMD processor. I will. Don't worry. I mean, like, I think they've got a sale on basically all of them. But clearly, the ones that as Tarkov players, so I have the 5800 X3D, which is the M4 series. If I was to upgrade to M5, I have to get a whole new PC. But that probably would be the next one if I was going to go for it. Now, the 5800 X3D is actually in here. At least it should be. Yeah, here we go. 7800 X3D is like £400. I think, like, technically speaking, the 7950 X3D is like a little bit better, but you can see the price difference, right? It's like nearly £700. Or and you can selling fast as well, not surprising, right? Tons of people are buying the X3Ds. Like the 5800 X3D is like actually quite cheap now. But the 78, if you're going for AM5, like I wouldn't. Let's put it this way: if you have an AM4 board, going to the 5800 now, the 5800 X3D now is like decent because it's so cheap. You just slot it in, re-thermal paste it, and then you'll probably be able to play Streets just fine. Don't know if I missed it. What GPU and res do I play at? So I have a 3070 GPU combined with the 5800 X3D, and I play in 1440p. And Streets is like totally playable. But if you want it to be, 60 plus FPS whilst you're scoped on Streets, you need to get one of these babies. It's what I would get if I was upgrading my rig. I would get one of these for sure. I think bang for buck, this is insane. This is pounds, right? But yeah, 700 X3D just £400 is really good. Good. I have a 7800 X3D from Micro Center. I can fully support anyone's decision to upgrade. Tarkov runs great. Yeah, so I have to, bite the bullet and build a whole new machine. But going from one X3D to another, like, you're not really going to go wrong. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. Obviously, there's other CPUs if you want to do like other desktop processing things. But for me, like most of the time, it's like, how much desktop processing type stuff am I doing that's really that needs that processing power, right? Like, I'd rather have the X3D-ness to make the games run good, because the other things I can wait an extra 5 minutes, whatever. Say if I'm like doing CPU encoding or whatever. The new Gen 5, yeah, this is AM5. So 7800 X3D and 7950 X3D. These are AM5. Like if you're going to get an AM4 CPU, does an upgrade, 5800 X3D typically, like you can get, honestly, you can get them secondhand actually. But I don't know. This is the guy, 7800. That's what I would get. 7800 X3D. It's a beast. It's a beast. So thank you to AMD for sponsoring the stream, because I love their CPUs. They're insane. And I use one of them myself. So there you have it. Organic and genuine is the way we like it to be. But did this guy like shoot? Yeah, they managed to like shoot past my chest plate. It was annoying. Everything repaired up. I've got a helmet. Probably okay, right? It was 18 and now it's 16.2. I don't know, is that actually worth it? Am I better off selling it? Tricky one. And I sell this because I don't like TV110s. Because TV110s, they've only got the front plate, back plate thing. And like they're only class 2 armor. So it's too easy to die to those, in my opinion. Whereas like this, I feel like this is a risk. 57k. How much do the TCs go? I haven't actually bought any non-ULUX for a while. Well, they're really cheap. 40,000. It's probably worth swapping it over then. I feel like against 37 pen ammo, like it costs us 8k to swap it over. Really not much, right? I probably should just wear a ULUG, but the hell with it. To hell with it. Okay, adrenaline. Put that away. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll pop it up there. That's fine. We'll put these down here. The ease of switcheroo. I threw my whole wallet on the vacation. No new machine for me. Price difference between Canada and the UK are huge. You can get the 7800 XCD here for 499 CAD, or about £190. That's crazy. I think that's like partly to do with also the difference between the way that the pound's gone. Like the pound is like a bit of a problem because it's actually ended up going a bit stronger, but it was really weak for a while. The things ended up going up a lot, but then even though the pound's recovered, we're still kind of on the old prices, so it like feels really expensive. I have a 5800 X3D and a 4080. I'd like to upgrade, but I don't know if I'm hitting the point of diminishing returns. I play at 1440. I mean, you'll see a boost, obviously, but you have to build a whole new machine. Like, the 4080 doesn't need changing. Like, 5800 X3D going to 7800 X3D, you're only going to see a difference on Streets. Let's be totally honest with this, right? Every other map will play perfectly fine. I play on every other map completely fine. Streets runs... Streets runs, like, fine on the 5800 X3D. But it sometimes goes down to, like, 40 frames if I'm scoped. That's kind of the problem. What's my fence one? Oh, survival on customs. Don't really care for that so much. Yeah, so we have to exit 4 more times and get 3 more headshots. Okay, so the headshots basically come for free doing this quest, right? Let's focus on extracting. I know it's going to be slightly dull, but we'll focus on extracting. Maybe we'll just try and like get it really quick. Accept kits for viewers sometimes? No, not after viewer kit gate. No, I don't anymore. Not worth it. Have you discovered the unbelievable convenience of the helmet flashlight yet? Not really. My latest obsession. Why do you like it so much? Best freaking arm is the character's arms. Yep, that got changed, didn't it? So now you can't shoot through arms at all. Bastion slap. Bad. I run a single PC. Yep. I do streaming and gaming with the 5800X 3D. So you'd probably get better frames than me if you're playing it, you know, without streaming at the same time and recording. I stream on Twitch and YouTube, which are 2 separate encodes, and record at the same time, and play the game all on one computer. It's kind of nuts. Only way to go from 5800X 2D to 7800X 2D is also to get DDR5 and a new motherboard. Yeah, I know, this is the thing. And that's why I'm sort of dragging my feet a bit, because I feel like it's not 100% necessary for me right now, but some people really want to get that performance on streets, you know? Yep, it's only the GPU that carries over, unfortunately. 5800X 2D's end of the line. That's the problem. You need to use both the canted sight and the grip. Works only with the sight. I think it's just with the sight, right? Because your arm twist. I honestly don't think it's really that valuable. I really don't. Green Sparks, thank you for the prime, by the way. I somehow missed it. I appreciate it, though. The X3D processor even makes you some coffee while you do all that. Exactly. It'll even, you know, make the bed and put away your washing. Is the 5800 XT a good match to the 4090? 4090 is probably like more power than you need, I would say. I'm running PP and BP. I'm running like a mixture. Tried Mark 16 with TAC 30 or similar? It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's good. It's okay. I like the TAC 30 now. Now that the recoil's been fixed. It's okay, because now you don't have the pivot point thing around the pistol grip. You don't get the blacking out of the scopes anymore, which is awesome. Yeah, your 4090 is insane, though, I would say. 4090 is probably that's probably the overpowered part. The only good thing about having a 4090 is you can play in 4K, no problem. And you could also use it depends what GPU you've got, but if you could use, oh no, sorry, that is the GPU. Yeah, you could use DSR as well as DLSS, which looks really good as a combination. That would be nice. But it rips up your GPU usage quite a lot. Even for me, when I'm streaming as well, I could do it, but I'm slightly concerned because I have to manage and make sure that my GPU doesn't hit 100 because I'm streaming on one machine. It causes problems. Even if you run it in admin, even if you do this and that and the other, I've tried everything and it still causes issues. I can't. GPU's just weird. There's no way to not have them go to 100. Pain. Okay. All right. Not too bad, I guess. What was my one? It was railway. Down this way. Okay, maybe I just come through here. I'll try and get the scav kill or two down at the bottom. We'll just go all the way along. Just go to railway. Make it nice and easy. There's usually a scav or two down the back here. Always end up running into them, it seems. They're either here or in the stairwell. They spawn somewhere around the back. And then you're not really seen from the front, so usually it's a little safer than being over there. Or whatevs. My 7800 X3D watch the car, walks the dog, puts the correct color bins out each week. On the SKS, it's good for a semi-auto weapon. It's good. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. You guys know I'm not a huge semi-auto fan, but it's it's all right. There's Vichal suppressor, right? Okay. Recoil and vaulting is good. Yeah, recoil is so good. Everyone's already forgotten how amazing it is to shoot scopes and not have them just go black when you fire. Middle ground. 4080 and a 7800 X3D would be an insane machine. Can you imagine? 4080 DDR5 7800 X3D on like a fast SSD. That'd be beautiful. Beautiful. SKS versus SAG. I mean, I go SKS every day of the week. The SAG file is 545. I just can't recommend 545 for semi-auto. I just can't. Oh, I think that was the... I don't think that was a person. I think that was the letter D. Like, I saw this and I thought it was a person in the corner of my eye. That's funny. Lol. Okay, nice red laser. Come on. All right. What's the deal? Let's just wander along. Wander along. With the 58 as well. We're around the ramp. I'm always suspect of the ramp. The ramp has kind of like held a sort of legendary status, despite killer not spawning there anymore. Like, you know, not necessarily. It's one of those places that it's a bit like dorms or whatever. I'm just always scared. People always used to congregate. I mean, I guess it is also still an easy way in and out of the lower section of the mall. So there's always that. SAG small bullets, but 60 rounders. True. True. Yeah, 58, it's 30-70. The dips are crazy. Yeah, some of the dips on the streets are pretty bad. And you do indeed have to restart the game, like, fairly often. Not all the time, but, like, fairly often. 4090, the card's really overkill. 4090 is like, what the hell? It's funny, right? Because I remember when the 3090 was seen as overkill. Probably still is, to be fair. Where did I say it needed to go? Railway. Trundle, trundle. Oh, yeah, there is a... Yeah. That's a good point about the BIOS updates for the 5800 X3D. Like, there's... Like, it'll work without it. But you need to upgrade your BIOS version because there's extra support for most motherboards that allows the 5800 to, like, work at its rated capacity, basically. It's like... Isn't there natively if you don't upgrade it. Is there anything in here ever? I don't think I've ever looked in these. The only good practice if your CPU is released after your MOBO. Yeah, that's exactly. Exactly. Think of upgrading my 3900X, would you say it's worth it? Yeah, definitely. That's AM4, right? You could go to the 5800 X3D. Like, I went from a 3700X, so that was, like, obviously a bit worse. But it literally doubled my frame rate going to the 5800 X3D. Crazy. It's quite a toasty little chip, is the only thing I would say. But I did finally, eventually, after a long time, end up looking into the, like, undervolting thing. And I tried it for a bit, and I still have it undervolted now. Because I have a AIO cooler, like a water cooler, then it doesn't really do anything. Some people get extra... Some people actually, like, get an increase in performance with it undervolted because their processor was, like, bottlenecking itself before because it was getting too hot on whatever cooling system they had in. But that never was really a problem for me. It used to run at, like, 75 or something anyway, even when it was under load. So, but it has saved on some power. Like, it's now cheaper to run and probably increases the lifetime of the chip, I guess. So there's that, you know. I still do it for that reason. I'll take lower power consumption any day of the week if I can. Less heat required, you know. Yeah, the 57 X3D. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not actually sure. Was there a 6 as well? Was there a 56? Because they brought out a couple of budget versions of the X3D thing. Like, it just turned out that the X3D situation was so good. It's kind of nuts, isn't it, really? Because I only heard it through the grapevine about the 5800 in the first place, just being like, oh, this chip's actually insane for EFT, but it's just insane for kind of gaming in general. And then they were like, oh, we should actually bring out more of these. AMD started bringing out like budget versions and then the latest Gen 1s, and it's almost as if like X3D is going to be like the thing, you know? Is Arena good to train how to fight other people in Tarkov? It's good to train some parts of Tarkov. So it's not good for all of it, but it's good for some of it. So let's say, like, if you both know where each other are, and you need to get into a fight because you're kind of stuck or whatever, or like, you just, oh, God. Or you just like want to kill them for their loot or whatever. Like, it's good for fights like that. This is awkward. This awkward little spot. Whatever. Whatever. We'll get 3 headshots another time. I'm not that fast. So it's good for that. Like, Arena's good for training your aim in relatively close quarters. And it's good for training things like movement, positioning. Like, positioning is in, like, your actual body position. Not as in, like, where you are, but as in making sure you're not leaning too far. Hitting leans off the bat, like, from a sprint into a lean around the corner so you can, like, peek properly. Things like that. You just practice that over and over and over and over again. And you get instant feedback because if you do it badly... So I did one, right? And I leant around, but I wasn't far enough. And so I had to lean again. And then the guy instantly headshot me. And I was like, how did he know I was? And it went into the kill cam. And it turned out that when I leaned, the top of my, like, bobble hat or whatever went around the corner. So when I re-peeked, they already knew exactly where I was. And they just took my head off. And I was like, oh, I see. But, like, from my screen, it really wasn't obvious that I could be seen on the first peek. Because I couldn't see them, right? Like, there's no way. That's why I had to move. But they could see, like, part of my character model. And then it became really obvious what happened. So, like, you don't get that kind of feedback in base Tarkov. And it does really help, like, close the loop of, I do thing badly. I see why I did thing badly. And then next time I don't do thing. You know? Gonna cry and sob if I've missed 95% of the stream. No, what is it? It's 2:30. I was a little late anyway because I had to rescue the family because our car broke down while they were on their way somewhere. So I was 15 minutes late anyway, and we've got another 2 hours to go, so it's all good. Yeah, bobble hat death. It was bad. Have you noticed huge FPS issue on the streets last week or so? Not specifically. No idea how to undervolt. I have like an old B450 Tomahawk. Seems too scary to try. The way I do it is I use a thing called PBO2 Tuner. It's an actual piece of software. So I don't do it in the BIOS. I do it using PBO2 Tuner. So you can do it like in Windows, which is quite useful because you don't have to fiddle around in the BIOS. And I can't find where to do it on my Gigabyte B550. So I did it in PBO2 Tuner. And that allows you to just, like, you know, tweak it and, like, reel it in slowly as time goes on. You can, like, you can try it at... is this worth it? 90k? That's actually not worth it anymore. Oh, no, it probably is, actually. Can I get one? No, I need one more. Oh, there we go. That's all right. Good. The good sugar barter. Right. Probably need to eat and drink a bit more, I guess. Well, maybe not, actually. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's fine. Oh, yeah, I still technically need to get... I need these Vita juices, don't I? Maybe repair. It's just not going to repair. Fine. Right, well, let's just jump back in again. We've got to get 2 more survives. Get the daily, and then, like, 3 more headshots. So, hopefully in 2 survives we'll get that. No, Tuner works as well. And works well, it does. So I set up a batch file to... it was like genuinely, like, I don't even know, 15 years since I set up a batch file. Because I couldn't get... There was like a way in the instructions to get it to auto-run. But I have an issue with, like, my username and password. And, like, the admin password it wants me to put in, like, isn't the one for my PC. It isn't the Windows account one. Like, I just can't get it to work. So I had to set up a batch file instead of doing it through, like, the automated scheduler. Really annoying. So it does pop up with like UAC and say, do you want to do this? But like literally, I turn on the PC and it goes UAC and I press yes and then it does it, which is good. But yeah, I was like quite pleased with that because every time Windows starts up, it just asks me if I want to do PBO2 tuner and I say yes, which is cool. But it means that I have to press the button every time. Is there a bug with unloading mags? Yes, you have to put them in your bag and then it lets you like unload the last round. I don't know why. It's very strange. Hello, Sean. What do you think of the current state of Tarkov this wipe? Honestly, I haven't played the last 2 wipes. This wipe is really good. Like the wipe is this particular Tarkov wipe is probably the best state the game's ever been in. The cheater situation, like, it's probably a bit iffy. But like that's just kind of the same for every game. So Tarkov's no exception. But like, the actual game itself is like really, really good. Have they updated Tarkov today? Just got a notification about a critical update. Don't know. I didn't notice. Let's see. Anything was they usually post to Twitter if they need to. There doesn't seem to be anything on Twitter. I don't think there's a problem. After like keep it start overseas trust. I don't even know what quest that is. That sucks, Saucy. Apex Legends says hi with regards to cheaters. Yeah. You recommend I should start playing this wipe? Yeah, you should play. Like, because of the armor changes and the recoil changes, anyone can kill anybody. So, I would. Like, if you want to get involved now, obviously we're kind of like 3 months in, so people are going to be more geared. But yeah. You can kill anybody with like any gun. There's like, it feels a lot more reasonable, this wipe. Like, give it a try anyway. Give it a try. You just shoot around people's plates. Like, you can kill if somebody gets shot at, like, the best armor that you can have around your neck. So the head hitbox has got bigger because the neck is now included in the head. The best you can armor with that is +3. If you shoot somebody in the side, you can get them in the thorax with no armor at all because there's no way to protect underneath the arm. You can shoot them around the plate and there's soft armor only. Like, it's crazy. How's money making going? Is it finished? Yes. We basically made 25 million in 5 days, which I thought was pretty good going, given I didn't do anything like extra over my usual schedule. It was decent. I'm putting a video together about it at the moment. It'll be coming out on Wednesday. Bitcoin was like decent amount. Let's put it this way: the whole hideout made as much money as me doing like a bunch of good raids, and I did really well in raids as well in that week. So, hello, Thombo. Arrived at Lighthouse. Hey, nice. I wonder if it was a lie from Nikita when he said major vulnerabilities will go away when they transition to UD20. Like, nothing they do is going to stop it, right? They just have to keep going and working against it. That's all they can do. They're never going to fix the problem. We have to be honest with ourselves as gamers and know that nothing is going to be fixed ever in any of these games until something radical happens. I don't know. Like, I think people were talking about something on Twitter, which is kind of interesting, saying like the only real way to fix cheaters is to have the games be played like, what was that service called? God, I can't remember now. There's like those services where you like play on their server and it like streams you the video. It's the only way, right? If you don't actually have the game on your computer. But then other people were talking about mechanical devices that can like read the screen and move the mouse. Like, you're never going to fix it. Stadia. Yeah, that was like things like that. Probably the only real way to do it. But yeah, as I said, you know, you can read the screen with like, you know, advanced AI or whatever. But like cloud gaming is like one. It's probably the most the sort of, I don't know, the next best thing, you know. Still not perfect. How's the SKS treating you? Actually pretty good, yeah. Pretty good. Well, okay, so so we're out of the backpack. Let's extract like now. Or I get to railway. One or t'other. I mean, maybe we just like hide around here, just chill around here, like loot a few things, and then hit the cars around or something. PMC, sometimes players over there. Somebody spawned up here, man. Right. Golden Interchange. I've got 2 dailies to do. And I've basically played Streets for, like, weeks. So I thought we'll get a little bit of a break from that, just simply because I've just played a lot of Streets. And I feel like we should branch out a touch. Nice. It's all kicking off over there. Lovely. Let's go and see if the car's around. We'll loot this area. I just want to get, like, if I get one more survive under my belt, I think I'll feel pretty comfortable. I just find the survives, like, annoying. Hello? How long did that take? Oh, poor man. Oh. Poor guy. Timmy Abuser. Car is here. Is that enough XP, do you think? No, he didn't see you? I don't understand. Do I have to loot some stuff in there? Yeah, may as well loot the PCs, I agree. That felt sad, you know? Yeah, no ears, exactly. I was walking as well, so... Not having a headset is a death sentence? Yep. Basically. Smoke video coming soon. Oh! Okay. Man was level 2. He was. That should be enough, right? There was your 4090 upgrade, sir. Alright, that should be okay. There we go. Sponsored GPU. In the loot you paid. Yeah, it's funny old card. It's like some really old card, I believe. Yeah, it does look cool. It looks a bit like this other one I've got. I think like 39. It was, what is it? I can't remember what it's called now. Like a 30. Sorry, 390. Whatever it is. Like some old AMD one. The one I used to use before I moved to this machine. I knew it wouldn't be able to play. I think, yeah, I got a different. Oh no, yeah, I was using that before. I knew it wouldn't be able to play Streets. Oh, GPUs are so expensive in this game. It reminds me of Pandemic and Bitcoin Fever. Yeah. It's because of the Bitcoin Fever now. Bitcoin's the highest it's ever been. Who sells a 6 scope using it? How much? I think I just bought it off the flea. Poor guy. Cost him like 5 times the BP. R930. Yeah, R9 390. Yeah, that one. This one here. It looks a bit like the Tarkov GPU. Got 3 fans there. It looks a bit like it. Unfortunately, this got stored really badly. when I was like storing my old PC with my folks. So like, look at the motherboard. The motherboard's just like, not motherboard, but like the actual like board is like covered in crap. It doesn't work anymore. Sad. Yeah, R9 390X. Oh yeah. Because I was maybe going to put that into like a stream PC because like it's fine, right? You can encode off the CPU on a stream PC. Needs to be if AMD sponsoring you, 7900 XTX, probably part of your conversation package. Who's asking about bolties? Best way to get bolt rifle skill up? Just shoot stuff with the bolty. Or just like reload most in magazines, but that's just A, incredibly boring, and B, takes forever. So I don't really like doing that. Right, where did this go? That sounds fine. Yeah, GPUs are basically a mill now, right? Is this the peak? What do they go up to at the peak? Is it 1 million? Gonna check. Yeah, pretty much. 1.1? Damn. One over weekends. Okay, well, we'll keep it for now then. We'll keep it for now to min-max that extra little bit of money that we desperately need. Definitely need a bit of extra cash. We're hurting right now. Kidding. I'm kidding. I go only 90k, is it? That's actually quite good. Like EU hours is usually quite. Oh, it's 110. Okay, it's not. It's not. It's not 90. I guess you probably bought them all. Right, Interchange. Let's do it. I think we've got. Is it just one more? 3 more of those and 1 more of those. Okay, yeah, fine. Let's go. Go. Perfect. Model after an Asus GeForce GTX 750 Ti. Literally have 22 times as much as me. I was on a money-making trial last week. That's part of the reason why we made so much. Plus, Bitcoin farm is crazy right now. I was at 6 mil a while ago. I wonder if I could even find that. I wonder if I could find when I was at 6 million. Just as a little benchmark. So, what's this then? So this is... So, March. Let's have a look at the beginning of March. I'll just open up one of my old files. So this was the 6th of March. Let me see. Where's me in the hideout? Oh, no. Okay. I had 18 at the beginning of March. Fine. So maybe it's a little bit further back. Maybe it's Feb. Or maybe that... Actually, you know what, though? That could have been before I lost a bunch of money. Oh, no. I think maybe it wasn't, actually. They did, like... Oh, yeah, because... I was probably just after this, actually. Let's see. It must have just been after this. I don't... That's me, like, on my VOD. So, yeah, I had 16 million at the end of Feb. I think I just decided to do this off stream. What was the very first one that I've got? I think it is the 6th for some reason. Must have been between these 2 times at some point. And I had 18. Maybe I did that. Because basically at some point I bought like 30 GPUs. Then I had 30. Okay, so it must have been around that time. I don't know. I bought 30 GPUs and I had, 6 million. And I was like, oh, we need to make some back. We went from 6 to 20 something. And then quite easily from 20 to 40 odd. And then I was like, right, let's do this experiment. So I went from 41 to 60, 66 or something, 65, 66. I was like, okay, 25 million like a week. But I mean, a big portion of it is Bitcoin. But it doesn't really matter, right? Might be time to go from 4 thick cases to 6. Do I start with Sturman for Mjolnir or Killer so I can complete Long Line at the same time? Probably Killer because he's a pain in the ass. I do killer. Getting killer out of the way is a really good idea. It depends on whether you like interchange or not. I hate interchange, so killing killer would be... I would try and do that first, because it'd just be hard. Between the SKS and the SR25, which one do you think is better? Tricky. I haven't used the SKS sorry, I haven't used the SR25 this wipe. The thing for me, I don't know, like... BP is better than M62 in some ways, because of the pen. So it's like kind of hard to say. I haven't really tried the SR though. Like, where can you get the SR down to? I don't know. Just that classic spawn. And you just kill someone straight off the bat. Now I think this is a really weird spawn because... Oh no, I do have ammo. Go this way. Maybe. I wonder what the easiest way. We could still need 3 scav kills, so... I guess we can come along this way so that we're sort of nearish, and then... And then we can decide what to do, if there's any scavs to kill around there. The only thing that I'd say about the Sig Tango is that I don't think the actual scope size is that large on screen. I would like it to be a little bigger, if possible, but... 8 interchange too. Yeah, it's just, like, killing killer is just annoying, because there's so many people doing it as well. It's, like, part of the problem. Yeah, we're finishing 2 dailies on interchange today. Technically need to find Vita Juice, but I feel like I'd rather find Vita Juice on streets. That makes sense. Like, streets, there's a lot more places you can go to get food and drink. But I could rather do that there. I sell because of ammo. I mean, M80 is like easy peasy. M62 is good, but tracer. M61 obviously is insane, but M61 is like very hard to get hold of in this wipe. I can't even remember what the requirements are. It's something annoying. What the... That's weird. There's somebody shooting at something over here, and it like pinging over the top. That's like pure collateral shooting, I think. See, like tracers coming over. It's like BT or something that's like flying over the top, or T ammo. PSG in the spawns, yeah. Spawning situation is a bit annoying. Okay, so now there is a weird spot near Emacom that I've ended up in like a couple of times, which not bad for killing scavs that just like roam around here. Always a bit nervous at the beginning of the raids though. People obviously like are around Emacom and like camp up here and stuff. If I remember correctly, I think it was like down here. It might even be even further across, I'm not sure, but might have been further down than this. You can like get a little scope out on the area without revealing yourself, basically. Kind of nice, and you can see like all the way down this road. Kind of cool. Because if we could get, I kind of do want to get a couple more scav kills. I want to get the 3 scav headshots if I can. And we're not going to camp the extract, but because I don't need PMC kills. Like not even helpful to what we're up to. You see? Can pick off a couple of scaviolas. Yeah, being able to see down this road is actually quite neat. Let's move through and have a look. If we get shot up by some doofus, then so be it. Got 2 kills left. Hopefully we'll see another scav or... Oh! Damn it, I didn't get a headshot. At least I don't think I did. Pretty sure I didn't anyway. We'll check the achievement. Rooftop snipers would be a welcome spice outside the mall. Probably, actually, yeah. Wouldn't be bad. Yeah, just the one. Okay, so we need 2 more headshots. Wander along. M61 comes after trophies. Yeah. Level 50 plus. Kind of makes it so problematic. Hello! Clean. Hello, hello, hello. Removal of 100% stashes. Bad. Yeah, I guess they want people just like farming this stuff like easy mode. Further in that. You're getting saved by super waters? You turn them into moonshine constantly. Easy thing to forget to do. Remember when people used to sit on here? On that stairs? I don't feel like I've seen that for many wipes. Many, many wipes. I try and combine this with Goshan, if possible. Because it means we could, in theory, get a Vita Juice for the weekly. Okay, that's like around the corner. Okay, well, hopefully we can get a kill down here. Back. This sounds like the back of Goshan down, like, left side. I think so. Unless the audio is maybe it is somewhere else. Through another wall maybe. Hard to tell. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the M61 thing, making it so hard to get M61 is a bit tricky for 762x51. Like it's a good caliber anyway. But it just means that it's not like definitively better than 762, because 762 gets BP at least, and like yeah, you can craft it. It's possible. Okay. Don't see anything here. Yeah, vaulting's actually pretty good, yeah. Except for when it doesn't do it. And I think that's probably the worst part about vaulting. There's 2 things. I wish it put you into free lock always while you were vaulting over stuff. It doesn't always. Sometimes you get locked in place. Which is annoying. And the other one is... I wish that it just always worked. Because sometimes there's stuff that you can clearly vault over and then it doesn't do it. I hate that. Always hate that. See if we can find any scabby boys. Usually a couple around here. Need to be in here in a minute. Be a player. That actually kind of looked more like a PMC. No, it was a player. God damn it. Ruined that PMC's day. But why? Yeah, he did have a gazelle on, yeah. I don't want a PMC kill. It was the Untar helmet, blue Untar helmet, and I think a gazelle armor. You know why no rain? Let's keep it quiet and keep it that way. Let's not make too much noise about it. No rain is very nice. Who knows whether they're there on their own or not? Wasn't in the open from his angle? No. He didn't know I was behind me. It wasn't his fault. Probably checking out, like, up here and stuff. Not realizing that he was, like, kind of open from behind. Oh no, maybe it wasn't Gazelle. Maybe it's Untar all through and through. Yeah, it's Untar. Yeah. Could also be Deacon Tam at the same time, I suppose. Right. I want to go and grab... I want to see if there's any Vita Juice down here. Before we go and do anything else. We may as well. Let me go grab a bottle of water. Interchange is cringe. It is sometimes. Apple. Amelia Rise. Amelia Rise is good because you can barter them for the old Grand Juice. Okay. Okay, well, I came into... Did I just... Squash is actually kind of expensive. That's why I'm, like, hesitating. I'll eat something that's less expensive. Please keep your mission. Yeah, I'll eat, like, 2 shonka. Yeah, I came in without, like, fully stocking myself on food and drink. Fine. I used to, like, not care about those, but now that they're, like, 16k each. I guess we can come and take everything while we're here. I want Vita Juice, really. That's what I want. Yeah, Blueberry Quest plus, like... He was doing, like, a combo, I think. No 70 rounder? No. William, thank you for the gods of fits. No problem about problem. I still need to do the next one. Need to do the SR one. That pineapple. Pineapple's cool because it gives you like a tick up on energy, which is kind of nice. No more juice. No more juice. No. Squashes. They're part of the whole Dilnick barter. Like squashes are always in demand, pretty much. Aha! Fighter juice. Good. Okay, we got one at least. Excellent. Fine. So, yeah, we've got like a couple of choices, I guess. Power station's been taken away. What do we think is the best place to get some scouts here from now? Any like wandering around here. I could go and look at power from above, I suppose, as well, in theory. It looks like it's already been taken, which is kind of a shame. What's coming to Helldivers? I seem like we pushed back the plague for quite a lot, right? Like, there's not that many planets to liberate now. Like, it's getting pushed back quite a long way. See if there are any just milling around. Any from here? Thing is, I don't want to go too far through the other way. Kind of annoying. Go like up into Idea, because Idea usually has quite a lot like wandering around. Oh. New vehicles, new mech, new stratagem guns, and a wall with a gun on it. That sounds cool. A distinct lack of scavs. There was a little stutter then. I wonder if that's player scavs spawning in. Or like real scavs as well, AI scavs. It was AI scavs, I guess. No, I was saying, sorry, player scavs. I'm trying to specifically hit a headshot. I could not hit a headshot. It was not possible for me. It was not possible. We tried. Oh, I lost a bullet as well. He even pleaded. I need an AI scav because they walk in predictable ways. I was like, I'm just going to die, actually. Like, rather than just like get the headshot, I'm going to just not get the headshot and I'm also just going to die. So let's just kill him. All right. Yeah, it's weird that I got a little stutter. I could kind of tell player scavs had just spawned in. What if he had anything good on him? Probably not. Poor man. Didn't even get a chance to make friends. Alright. Heal your head? Oh yeah, I'm actually hurt, aren't I? Why you gotta kill me? I just tapped out after my mate was talking about you. I've got to get 3 more scav headshots, and I could not. I could not get a headshot on you. I literally couldn't do it. I tried so hard. I wasn't in the friend-making mood. We weren't gonna do it. It wasn't gonna be friendly. I'm sorry. Today wasn't your day. Nah, you can't trust player scouts like that, I'm afraid. I've got survives as well to do, so it wasn't gonna happen. It was the perfect combination of quests to make me not try. Uh-oh. It's time for vengeance. It's scav revenge! Oh no, that's bad.
Где ты, а, сука? Не обижу.
I'm not taking any chances. Now there's an AI scav over there, I'm pretty sure. How do you feel about SKS? I think it's a good gun. I'm not very good with semi-auto, but it's a good gun. Like if you can aim, which I can't, then you'll be fine. Actually, no, we could do this when we heal, I think. Probably too much BP going in here, but whatever. That's the video about the M4 and using down your defense stock. Ah, it's good. It's good. No, it's good stock. Right, where's this AI scav? Did I kill? I definitely didn't get. I still need 2 more, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I still need 2 more headshots. Come on, come on. Where the AI boys? Did I get concussed? I got shot in the head as well, I'm pretty sure. It was buckshot, so I probably took like multiple at once. So, yeah, I'm just thinking there's probably scavs out in this bit. There's usually scavs out here. Binaural on, I would say. Sounds like there's one inside the... AI scavs are sneaky boys now. It sounds like there's an AI scav inside this building. Who's where? Yay, we did it finally. Okay. Good, good, good. LD. The money. AMD. More squash. Squash for the squash gods. It's just AI, so one probably doesn't have much. Their scouts get much better loadouts. The hell? Okay, right. Certainly had enough of this. What did we say? Emacom. Yeah, Emacom. Lovely. Get over here, and then we can think about our life choices. Fine. So, yeah, we just need to get out now. Get out. Been headshot twice this raid. Did I? One might be neck. Oh, no, this doesn't have neck. Okay. I took a shot on top. Maybe I took another shot on top. I don't know. Those lot don't do that much damage to... Guess I should put these down here, really. I like that. Efficient. We've got the M4 all fully done as well. GG. Thank you. Guess there's an ergo machine. Right. 5 BP. Not the good BP. The bad BP. Alright, so we'll go down the stairs. Blue Eye isn't real. I've heard lots of people finding him recently-ish with the 30%. At least he's like relatively straightforward to know if he's there, I suppose. Or is hitting them emotes to try to not get killed? Was that the one on the ramp, you mean? Isn't it level 46 you get more XP for dailies? Yes. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. Not quite there. Only level 45. But it's kind of an excuse to go to Interchange, I guess. And to try and get headshots. Slightly challenging, I will admit. You don't get better by not trying. Thermite's like really come down in price. When I last checked, anyway. It was really expensive at the beginning of the wipe, but I guess people mostly have their ammo cases now. Yeah, so I'm going to actually get down here. I like these secret stairs. They're quite nice. These little ones at the back. You can jump over, but I prefer to go through here. I feel like you get a better entry into the general area for leaving. SKS is an ergo machine. And it's cheap, too. You use stream as an ad? Now you just got to admit it. Yep. We are sponsored by AMD for these streams. It's like 5 streams or something, roughly. Maybe 6. Depends on the exact frequency of how it works out, but I wouldn't be opposed to doing more of it, but we'll see if they're interested. They're doing this campaign at the minute for like the 7800 X3D and stuff like that. So happy to oblige because I love the AMD chips. That's what I'd go to if I was upgrading my PC. Hate running Lighthouse with a shotgun for Punisher Part 4. You don't need to do it with a shotty. You just need to have something that fits in the scav vest. Honestly, like, the RPD is probably not a bad idea. Long barrel RPD, N. Good MOA, so you can shoot from long range. 100 rounds, you could just reload in your backpack. Then it leaves your scav vest free to do whatever you want. Probably doesn't feel too bad, right? Sometimes when I come out... I don't know whether anybody else gets this, but sometimes if I scope in, right? And then I'm on half speed, and then I unscope. I come out like at half speed, rather than it going back to full. And it's really annoying. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it thinks I like touched it while I was at half speed. I didn't touch it though because I have it on my score wheel. Maybe I've got a slight glitch with my mouse wheel where it goes and like tweaks it down. Like I wonder if it if it tweaks it down and back up again. I wonder if that causes it to. If I do this, if I go down and up and then I let go, yeah, it does. That does happen if you do that. Could be. Maybe if the mouse wheel is like right on the edge and just triggers down and up again. I don't even notice it, and then when I come out of ADS, it's like doesn't bring me back up. I don't know. Could be. That would be ironic if I died to the one scav that I don't need to kill at the end at Emicron. Find it easy to walk everywhere so you can sprint away. And also people don't hear me. I walk around for better audio, primarily. People can hear you from a ludicrous distance if you run. So, unless I feel like it's damaging to my survival to like walk, then I will walk. Almost always. Like in this area, if somebody's running and I'm walking, I'll hear them way before they hear me. It just gives you such a huge advantage. You can start the fight before they even know where you are. They have to figure out where you are. And then, like, locate you. And start shooting at you. Like, aim at you and shoot at you. You have a massive advantage. So against somebody of, like, equal skill level, you'll probably win most of the time. Chief of Jesse Chat found SKS without but pad on Santa. It was surprisingly good. Somebody else was saying this too. Yeah. It's because the SKS has, like, pretty low recoil. Like, naturally. Was it the UAS one? Because the UAS gets like a ton of extra bonuses anyway. The other SKS builds are probably about right. I think the US one is probably a little over-tuned, I think. The recoil needs to come up a bit on it, in my opinion. A couple of guns that need retuning a touch. I think the AUG is one of them as well. I like the AUG a lot. I really do. I've enjoyed using it a lot. But it probably needs retuning. It's a little imber for what it is. Like, it's a bang for buck imbalance more than anything else. Red airdrop. I don't think so, given we're literally about to complete our daily, so let's not get sucked in. SKS versus SAG. I mean, I just prefer the higher caliber. If you're going to go DMR, I don't want to be firing 545. That's like a very basic thing for me. Punish Part 4 says use 12 gauge shotty. Ah? Is it? It isn't, is it? Oh, sorry. But yeah, 12 gauge shotgun, but that's for killing scavs specifically. Yes. That's the scav bit. So Punish Part 4, there's two parts to it. But you don't have to kill the PMCs with the shotty. I did that part with some slugs and just ran around. You can run like the most budget kit there. You don't need to kill PMCs with it. Saying that you should go as fast as you silently can. Yeah, that makes sense. I've not played Hunt, but a lot of people have recommended it to me. Who is this? What was this guy? I picked up his stuff, didn't I? Where was that? I forget already. I get like a weird kind of like short-term memory loss coming out of raid. Like at the beginning of raid, I've forgotten what happened. Oh, the Until guy. Yeah, of course. Of course. You run when the chance of getting seen is higher than you'll be heard. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, PMCs with any gun, but scavs with the shotgun. Exactly. Normal kit, throw a double barrel sawn off in there. That's true. You could just whip it out and kill scavs with that. I find that the scav combat on Lighthouse is a bit long range though, so that's why I did slugs. I ended up with like I did like a revolver shotty with slugs. See, combining these two together is not like, it wasn't terrible. Like 12k XP. I wonder if it's worth getting to level 46 just so we can get the higher reward. Like, high reward dailies. Probably is worth it. What was it Spear? Yes, Vita Juice. So energy drink, fleece. We can make energy drinks. We can make fleece. Hello. Hello, Proton. Why you want the higher reward? Number go up. There's really no reason. Really no reason. It helps you to get to level 50, but you're right. You're right in pointing out that I don't care about getting to level 50, really. So it's more just like doing stuff, just to do stuff. Make ourselves a... Well, med tools would be expensive. We'll make one last set of these guys. Oh, I was gonna make energy drinks, wasn't I? Whatever. I'll do this beforehand so I don't forget to make fleeces. Guess I'll buy all 4. All right. Okay, so yeah, so now we did this bit, but now we just need Vita Juice. So like maybe I will go to Streets again. I like Streets. I think Streets is fun. This thing is getting damaged. I mean 91. Okay, 98.8. Cool. Okay, this is fine. Fine ratio. It's alright. Ratio. A little bit clipped, but okay. Fine. But for what it's for, it's fine.
Gold, please.
Alright, let's sell all these
How's
squashes.
your wipe going these days?
Yo, Jacob, doing good, man. Doing good. Thank you for the 18 months. Yeah, the wipe's going well. We're just like, yeah, we're just playing around, doing like whatever we want to do. It's quite nice. I'm just like testing different guns properly, like each different one. By the way, I'm still astounded that these cover ears. This never used to cover ears. This is like a patch 14 thing. Never used to cover ears, but they do now. Quite interesting. That. How are GPUs looking? Looking kind of expensive. Okay, so Storites of Tarkov. I do want to see the BTR a bit more. Like when I was playing Streets before, I just didn't see the BTR ever, and it was a bit sad. I love the BTR. What's worth more, selling Moonshine or Scav Case? Selling it at this point, I think, unless you need it for quests. XMC video in? I don't have it unlocked. I have one. I don't actually have it unlocked. You have Goshan for Vita. Yeah, I think Streets, like, you get more options to go into the spawn points. Vita Juice is like one of the more rare ones, it seems. If every level you could choose one skill to go up by on one whole level, you would care. True. Yeah, you're right. That's on the SKS. 60 recoil, 50 ergo, basically. You really like lighter kit? Yeah, I do. Honestly, I don't really like going overweight that much. Green smoke grenade? Yeah, it's for like trying to be using like it tactically. I'm trying to do a bit more of that. I'm sure there's a way to make smoke grenades work. I'm just trying. They're faster than the like grey smokes you get from Prepple though. They're better than those. Oh, I forgot about the green flare. Whatever. What plates you add in the Thor? GAC if you can. At the minute, I'm using the BR4 out of the Defender, I think, for the Defender barter, just because the Thor can take it because it's so light. I feel like I've come to the point of doing whatever I want to, just one more level for max traders, and I've done all I set out to do in the wipe. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, do I care for getting Lightkeeper? Like, not really. I've got Lightkeeper 2 times in a row. Do I care for getting Kappa? Like, no, it takes too long. I have to do too much boring stuff. So, I'm like, Lightkeepers, I'm a bit sad that Lightkeepers in-raid trader is like hire the goons for one raid on Lighthouse, like whatever. Hire Zerachi, like whatever. And an amulet that stops the cultists from attacking you, like also whatever. So I'm a bit sad about that. So I just didn't really want to do Lightkeeper this wipe on the back of that. I thought it was going to be something cool, which is why I kind of wanted to do it each wipe. To be like, okay, when it finally comes out, we can buy like the ult in from him or whatever. We have to like go and bring it in raid, like take it out of the raid. blah, blah. So. That kit looks wild. But he has his reasons. I mean, I could go all meted up if I wanted to, but... Green smoke is a good visual cover. Yeah, I used it with a airdrop one time. That was okay. I did actually escape with green flare. With green smoke earlier. I don't know whether it helped, but... In the crack, I didn't answer your question yet. Just let me know when you can hear. M2 Lightkeeper, the amount of time and effort you have to put in for minimal reward. Maybe leave it. I wanted to do it just to do it. But, like, now there's basically no reward. I bothered. Oh, you have to run to Lighthouse, hire goons, run out, and then have the goons for the remaining 20 minutes of the... You mean raid? I think? It's just pointless, right? Yeah, maybe you can go toward treatment, maybe you can do a quest there. Yeah, it's just like... Exactly, like, it's just so pointless. I agree. It's just, like, why? And they're so long and so boring. Yeah, so... the GAC plates are the best ones because they're the lightest. Like, there's very little difference between the plates in terms of protection. Because, unlike the old armor, where effective durability mattered a lot, they don't get hit very much. Because they're so small. It's like a double-edged sword thing. It's like, because they're so small, they actually protect quite well when they do get hit now, but that's because they don't get hit very much. So the effective durability hardly makes any difference. But the GACs are good anyway, because they're class 5 and they're ultra-high weight, molecular, poly, whatever. So they repair well. But more so than that, you can build them in the lavatory by doing either the Tactec part of the Tactec craft or the AACPC craft. Which means that any of them that you get damaged, you can just like... It's basically 1 plate in, 2 plates out. So you need a plate... it's like a sourdough. You need a starter kit. You need a GAC plate to start the process. Once you've got one, you can make as many as you like. If any GAC plates get damaged, you can just funnel it into the start of the craft. And it repairs them for you. You don't even need to repair them. It's plate alchemy. That's how this wipe works. So everybody runs to class 5, like, all the time. One of the reasons why people are running it so often. Right. Can't vault up that, apparently. Okay, so sometimes there's some stuff up here, but I also sort of want to just, like, head anybody off who's coming up towards the relax room. We'll grab a few bits from here and then see what we're going to do. Like, sometimes there's some, like, food and drink on the tables, I think, up here. Couple of bags and things. Yeah, so in this one, I'm actually using, like, so GAC at the front. GAC 3S15M at the front. PPX, powerful. And then I'm using this at the back, the Granite BR4, because there's a big question in general about, like... Oh, I guess I can come in here. I should have gone in there, really. But yeah, there's a big question about, like, what exactly am I going to do with all of these plates that I get from doing other barters for armor? Because you get given stuff with the Osprey barter, with the Defender barter. You know, there's, like, a couple of those where you end up with class 5s, and it feels kind of sucky to just sell them straight back to Ragman or whatever. So I've got the BR4 in the back. Because the Thor can take it. It doesn't need, like, the Thor's pretty lightweight anyway. We just head straight into here. I mean, it is a risk. I could just die to a headshot to someone at the end of the street because I haven't cleared it properly, but let's just do it. Get on with it. Sourdough plate multiplier. Yeah. Sourdough emote. You know, we should get one. Sugar Grizzly. lion? Is the tool? I think the tool set. Like, what's the drill with? I can't remember. I feel like the lions aren't. They don't even sell for that much. The sad thing. Like part of the worst part of it. They don't even sell for that much. Okay, okay. What's that? I've got here now. Vase. Vase is like alright. Again, vase is like 10k per slot. The problem is it's a bit big. The issue usually. Oh, actually, I've got room in my rig. I don't know why I'm fretting so much. Cat is a bit of a pest. Grizz like 30-40. Yeah, Grizzly's not crazy either, is it? Hey, can we go? Gassan actually sucks. Gassan does suck. Because they're like 10k or something. And it's 2 slots. That's a bad one. Yeah, what's this? Best videos of my life on streets. Nice. Go. Yeah, what's the drill again? I feel like the drill sucks. I can't remember. I feel like the drill sucks. Really cramps my style of looting as well. Fishy. I hate the kind of like pathing in this room. Oh, nice. I'm just gonna drink it all then. Any point getting the vase? This broken thing is kind of crap, right? I think broken LCD is really worth it. And then... maybe tape. I can't remember. The blue tape is like hit and miss. Here we go. Broken LCD is about 20k. Okay, so it probably didn't really matter what I did there. Salary sucks. Yeah, true. No, at this point, it doesn't really make any difference. Maybe we'll just eat this. That's the videos, your best ones. The Gunsmith videos, I kind of make them because I think people want to see them, but I don't necessarily like making them that much. EPT. Right. Okay, so this is the first place we were going to... Oh, sugar. Again. Got to get rid of the fuse, but I want to move up like Oxram. Take the sugar. Powerful. So yeah, we need Vita. Vita juice is what we want. All the fake Vita juice taunting me. You can sort of tell which is real and which is not. Sort of. We'll go and check upstairs. Then we can be on our merry way. On our merry way. Grand juice, the other type of juice. See, I like Vita juice I find really annoying. Really annoying to find Vita juice. Always feels the rarest of the juices. Anytime I have a quest for Vita juice, it's like... struggle to find it. That PCB. Really worth picking up and chucking anything else for the PCB. Oh, is it? Is it worth getting rid of the Grizzly? It probably is, actually. I've got to hope I get something that's a bit higher, like, per slot. I think we can. I'll back ourselves. I think we can do it. We can find 2 more items above 15k, I'm sure of it. quite close. Grass on the bottom? I'm not bothered about the grass. Always in here, isn't it? Giga's apartment? It's because it's next to the relax room. It always feels like a no-brainer. And there's like some good stuff in here. I do like this building, I will admit. What's this then? Then diary. Yeah, that'll do. PPE. What else we got then? Anything else fun? CMS. Might pick that up depending on what else there is. Water ran. Okay, we can stick that in there. We'll look in the meds box. Best odds to get a mule that isn't labs. Probably from your scav. If you just run your scav over and over again, that's probably the best place. That's what I normally do. Ah, Calloc. Those are actually okay. Maybe I'll get rid of the... What's worse? The tape or the... I just can't remember at this point whether the tape... Ah, I've actually run out of relax room, so I need to buy another one. I don't know whether the tape or the magnet is better at this stage. Not even sure. Yo! Dragon Ash, thank you for the 2 gifteds. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. I drop below 50 sometimes when I'm scoped. And I have a 5800 X3D. But I stream as well at the same time as playing. Right, so that's not necessarily... Oh, that's I'm not going to find enough. Magnet if I had to guess. Yeah. Any gun is good if you're good at the game. Agreed. I hate that one. Out of freaking nowhere. Oh, what's my extracts? Because I need to be careful because I didn't bring green flow. Dilabate building elevator. Okay, that one is up in the top of Beluga, so that's not too bad. Klimov Expo checkpoint. Alright, fine. We'll head towards Beluga then. I can be heard from, like, literally so far away. It's crazy. Being overweight and running. If other people have got good headsets, like, oh boy. Let me just check my ergo. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, your ADS speed decreases as your weight goes up. FYI, for those who didn't realise that. I'm sure most people do know that. But weight changes your ergo. So it can give you some issues. Okay, there's somebody in the financial building. Not ideal. Damn it. I played that really badly. I should have either crouch walk to start with or run. Like walking and then like a slow, even slow walking, I think it was too close. I should either have like, yeah, crouch walk to begin with so that he didn't hear where I was going, or just like run. And I was in a bad position too. I just needed to go, but I had a bit of a like choke, you know? Or kind of stuck in my own head. Does the impact scale as weight goes up? Yeah, it scales more. It scales more and more. Or drop the bag and confront. I didn't really want to confront around the building with the SKS. If I had a full auto gun, I could have done. And I would have felt more comfortable doing it. But I didn't really want so. Could have aimed, I was walking that speed if you do decide to slow walk. But then they hear the ADS and they know exactly what you're doing. I don't know. I was like, yeah. I just think slow walking was bad. I think that was just a bad choice. in general. Okie dokie. I don't think I have. Do I have another SKS? No, we'll just make another one. No biggie. Got caught in the bad spot for the gun. I could have played it like 10 times better though. I always find those like situations annoying because I'm just like, like I know I could have done like way better. Like that was not the play. Like I should have either like gone around the front and moved backwards. I needed a bit of range, right, to make that work properly. But I ended up just like staying close for like no reason at all. It's my bad. I fucked it up. Yeah, like I needed to reposition. It was a bad position for that weapon. Was this the one? Yeah, so I somehow like screwed this one up. I like messed this one up because I put this on as well. Like I don't need both. I actually didn't realize that it had this underneath. That's partly why I built it like this. I forgot that you could put this under there because I would just use this otherwise. There we go. Better. Making SKS fit? Eventually, maybe. I've got like a whole bunch of videos that like I can make doing various things with various different whatevers. Like I've played with like the mutant and the RD74, and like I've actually played with quite a few different guns now. So I've got like quite a lot of choice. That's quite nice for me in some ways because it gives me a lot of choice in terms of what I can make videos about. I've got like footage to back all of these things up, especially things like the mutants. I've been doing a lot of 7.62 recently because people have been telling me that it's like not good. So we were basically finding out. Maybe we'll just go back to buying ULAX or something. Can I see your audio settings? These ones? I don't think there's really much to that. Is there? Oh yeah, let's get another relax room key. Right, where's the first 2 out of 2? 122. I mean, it's still well worth it. 122k is like crazy. You get so much good stuff in there. The room is cracked. What time is it? Oh yeah, still got time for another one. Even on streets. I'm really trying to find fighter juice. That's what I'm doing. For this weekly. Just because why not? And it also gives us opportunity to, you know, it gives us the drive to like go to the shops, go to all the different stores. Like a mini quest, you know. So, water round. Now, armors wise, I do have more defenders. Maybe we take defender. Defender with a double gack. It's okay. So many plates. I'll have to buy some more Thors at some point. Maybe. I do like the Thor. The Thor's probably one of my favorite weapons. Armors. Right. How's this one? May as well repair it. Or like Aramid soft, so. Repairs well anyway. Okay, is that good? Yeah, I think that's good. I think we need it. Oh yeah. Green flare. Does definitely help getting out of streets. SKS has been alright. Yeah. I do prefer full auto guns, though. They're just more my style. I'm not a big DMR kind of guy. Nothing is better than the RPD. The RPD is amazing. I just love everything about the RPD. It just feels so fun. It's just pure entertainment. Oh, that's expensive. Pure entertainment is the RPD. I'm actually going to restart the game because it feels a little weird. Mini 14 would be sick. That would be cool, actually. Been on vacation for 5 weeks. I'm itching to play Tarkov. I can imagine. Quick with the settings overall. I don't know if that's true. I know there was lots of people saying that it's true. I haven't tested it myself, but when I last spoke to OmniActual, he was like doing some testing on it. And his preliminary findings were that it doesn't do anything. It's just like placebo or whatever, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it. No problem, Fatty Nut. Fat Nutty. Wrong way around. Where'd you find VPX flash requests? VPX is basically a lighthouse thing, right? You can actually get them anywhere. You can get them at, like, in quite a few high-value spots. Like, you see them on labs relatively often. But you see them in the same spots as the vertexes. I think it's easiest to find them on Lighthouse. Like, all of that kind of, like, high-value tech loot, I think it's just easier finding on Lighthouse than anywhere else, to be honest. Taking on the smoke grenade, just in case. Alright. Do this. Kind of getting dark on this one, but we'll see. I know some good runs with the Mutant. Yeah, honestly, I had some good, decent runs with the Mutant when I ran it. Want to drop down on Reserve? Yeah, Reserve's another place you can get it. Best scav case for VPX Analytics? Moonshine, I think. Why'd you only run one spare mag? Because 70 bullets in the semi-auto gun is like, that's a lot. Smoke lineups on streets. I wish. Not really. I'm not using it that tactically yet. The problem is, right, I don't know why they're limited to 3. I guess it's to stop people throwing like 15 million in raid and like breaking the server. That's realistically probably why. You got to break for the SVT. Yeah, the SVT is like a fun gun now. I think it's all right. All right. Yeah, I got a Ledex for Moonshine as well. There was one where one of mine came from. This way. Yeah. Hyoga Mutant is nice, but I love Hyoga. I seriously prefer the RD though. Like the Mutant's fine, but I think I prefer the RD. The fact that the 50 rounder fits like way more easily onto it. It's kind of like, well, I may as well, because then you get the trifecta. You know, you get the drum mag, the suppressor, and the LPVO, and the ergo is still really good. Suffering from setup. Are you doing piranhas, Freeman? I find slugs hard to make setup work. Even like regular buckshots can be okay, but I still prefer piranha. Loving the SA-58. That's okay. Good. It's alright. Good. Better than it used to be. And the baby loud on customs. Yeah, like the loud SVD is actually kind of brutal, honestly. Especially if you can get some decent ammo for it. To be honest, even LPS will do. Just a bit pricey, that's all. But yeah, it's good. Ergo, yeah, so it does ADS speed primarily. Changes the sound as well of how loud it is when you ADS. Don't think that matters that much. But it's primarily ADS speed. Losing my mind with the Sturman 75 meter quest. After the week, nothing but woods. He spawns often, but it's so hard to find him while still being 75 meters. Have you tried like night with a thermal? Is like that doable? I know some people have done it that way before, but like, obviously it's even more expensive. I think Tarkov will add modular removable pouches to chest rigs and armors. They were going to, and they decided to postpone that feature. I think that feature is probably not coming. If it ever does, it'll be after release, and I think it's unlikely. Because we've got enough armors and rigs that we don't need to have customizable rigs. It was supposed to come with modular plates at the same time, but they postponed that half of the work because it was deemed not as necessary and a lot of work. RD recall is trash? Nah, it's okay. It's alright. Where's this one? Oh. Oh. Odd spawn. That bug goes hard. Could be up here or something. Oh, and grenade into reposition. Sturman. Yeah, that kind of makes sense to have to grenade in. Sometimes they just don't, though. Oh, that's the safe. I think they're in the building, aren't they? I think they're in the building I was in last time. How is he not dead? Oh, can I get up there? Dude is very hurt. Those two shots hit the railing. I know. I wonder where he went. I was kind of surprised not to see him in here. Maybe I should have pushed in on him. I knew he was pretty hurt, but like it's always hard to do that. The finance. I know. He's on the ground floor. Put him in that window. Maybe he's not going to come out the back. That's a shame. We saw him right there. There's no possibility to get a shot off though. Sounds like he might have just left. Hard to tell. Oh my god. Stuck on the freaking map. Whatever. What did we do in here anyway? Did I do this room? I can't remember. Did I do this bag already? No, I didn't do any of it, I don't think. To be honest, I shouldn't leave the door open. One thing I shouldn't do. Right, let's just whiz round. Like, see, even if there's like a Bitcoin in here or something, it pays for the whole kit, so it's worth checking. I may as well. Like, I'm not gonna go on a wild chase without checking the room at least. Another lion. Always with the lions. Down here, no, not really. Clock. Leave the door open. Indicates already empty. I sort of am not fussed about that though in some ways because I'd rather hear somebody try to open it. Come in. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. Almost the same set of loot I did the first time. Hard not to hit the edge of this. I must have hurt that guy so badly. Right. Well, I guess we can go towards... What do we want to do? I've got the same exits because it was the same spawn point. Still do want to find Vita Juice. I'm going to try and... I'm still going to try and go this way, I think. That was kind of crazy. Sure, they heard me. I mean, they must have done. Yeah, so like the finance building, always worries me somewhat. So these days I feel a bit better off like going around the back here. Skirting around this side. Because also you can always just like dip down here if you're getting shot at and stuff. Like there's more ways to be safe. Obviously you've got a military academy thing like right there, which is not... But I can get into the shop a little bit better this side, I think. Like finance doesn't have a great angle on this room. Oh my god, where were they? I don't know where they were. Further down in a doorway? Like there are, until you get to the corner with Nikita's bar, there aren't any other places to be. I don't know. I don't know where they were. 5601? Could be anything. MDR, org, M4, anything. Problem is you need to open it again, indicating you're in. True. Yeah, true. They're behind? Behind? Ow. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. So. I wonder if the first fleece is done. Man, hot. It's hot here. Yeah, I'll just cook up the second one as well. Here it is. We'll just get these done. We wanted to just like whiz about and go from shop to shop. Just use something light. We could go with something. Maybe we like try with something else. Let's just like, we're going to be finishing up soon. So maybe let's just like scrap the, let's just scrap the SKS for now. Because like I played with it enough, I think. Let's just do a final raid with, or I guess we could do like a combo. We could always do like a bolty plus a little thing. I took this off somebody else, which is kind of cool. My buddy just killed you. Love your videos. Hey. Thanks, Mert. No problem. He killed me from a very odd angle. Like, I literally have no idea where he was. I really don't. No clue. No clue. I should probably start making PvP. I think I can. How much AP? I've got like 3,000 AP 6.3. Probably make a preset, actually. Whatever. It's got in it. Get another one. Get 3. This thing spews bullets. Not in terms of fire rate necessarily, but just requires quite a lot of hits to kill, I think, sometimes. We came from Pinewood. Did you just come around the corner by Nikita's bar? I got railed. I was like looking down the whole street and like didn't see anything, and then I just suddenly got just lit up. Crazy. It was like it all happened real fast. Yeah? Yeah, that was like you guys were long. You guys were far. GG's though. GG's. Okay, let's grab. Yeah, Nikita's bar. Yeah, I said like before, I was like, oh, that's like the only place they could really be. Because there aren't any other doorways or anything until there. Oh, I don't need side plates. Sure. Guess so. The Thor with the Gax is super light, so you kind of may as well. Right, we go Red Dot Gaming. Do I have any more in here? Yeah, I've actually got enough. Use this for the time being. Okay, so let's grab. I'm actually going to ignore like the big loot. I think I'm just going to go and see if I can get some Vita juice. Equip something like really normal. Scav BP. Scav BP sucks. I'm going to sell the Scav BP. Hey, Becca. All right. Imagine not having a laser flashlight on here. Can't put the WX on it. Maybe we'll just put the blue laser on. How with it? Good. Lightweight kit, what were we? 20 kilos, yeah, we're nice and light. It'll take a bunch of F1s and ruin it. I don't use them the rest of the time, so. Let's go! Check the replay. He was right on the corner for Pinewood in front of you. Damn. Check the replay. Swung out on the corner. You could just barely see him on your end. And then after the scope was covering any sides of him. Aha. See, that's always something that is hard to figure out when you're like in raid, you know? What does adrenaline do? It's like you get 60 HP in 15 seconds. And it gives you painkiller for a minute. So it's like a mini boost of HP and a little, like, just enough painkiller to get out of the situation. Huge scope of the SKS can really screw you over sometimes. True. What song is this? Oh, I don't know what was playing before. What was the last one? This one. Called Fingerprint by Mini Vandals. I think it's part of the... Is it part of the YouTube free music? I think it might be. Some stuff's good. You just have to scour through a lot of it. Is the issue. Yeah, I wanted to go back to some of these like small 9mm SMGs and see how they feel now. Like if you can hit your headshots with them with AP 6.3, like obviously you're not going to be able to shoot the plate. So that's the thing we've got to be careful with. Because this isn't even going to go through class 4. So if people are even just like throwing on TV110s, we're going to have to make sure that we're hitting them in the face, in the neck, or the top of the short thorax. Got to be kind of careful. Now we need to hit like this area. The middle. Because it will go through class 3 soft. Vector 9. The problem is the horizontal recoil is crazy. I tried using the Vector 9mm and it was just like, I found it basically uncontrollable. I fired a full 50 rounder and then some guy just turned around and killed me with a HP like AK. It was very, very sad. It was mainly a skill issue. Still very, very sad. Someone who's still level 13 for not playing at all. I'd appreciate that content. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm going to be using like higher level ammo, but I'm at .45. Find that with .45, the 9mm I thought was awesome. Tiger and PSO GT. I think as long as you hit your headshots, like, and this is the thing. We're talking about guns with like really low recoil, like some of the lowest recoil in the game. The recoil rework has made it a lot easier to control most weapons, but as we've moved up the power curve of the different cartridges, you can see things like 7.62 by 39 and 7.62 by 51. Like, they're a bit harder to control. They're not lasers. It's a lot better than it used to be. You don't get that flip up anymore, but it's not like, yeah, they're not crazy, 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 except for maybe like the spear. The spear is really good. But even still, the AUG is probably like the lowest assault rifle that I can find. But the SMGs are still lower than that. So something like the MP5 SD, which I didn't actually check the stats on it, but I think it's something like 32 recoil or something like that. We'll see. Actually, like, pretty legit, but just not over longer ranges. Hello, Tweedy. Yeah, we're changing over to SMG for just the last run. It's the SD, MP5 SD. I got it off somebody a while back, and I've been meaning to run it. But I want to go back, because I was, at the beginning of the wipe, I used the MPX loads, and it was really good. Aren't you still getting M4 really low? Not really. I think 55 is the best you can do, or 52 or something. You can't get it super crazy now. It's because they nerfed all of the suppressors and all the muzzles, all the muzzle brakes. So you can't do it anymore. Quite to the same extent. 7.62 is more shooting center mass viable. The lower pen rounds like 3mm is just, I want to hit the left pinball gunner actually. Exactly. But you need it too. Which is why I feel like it's maybe balanced, right? Because it's balanced such that you have to hit them in the face. Okay, so I'm going to ignore this road. And I'm going to go in the shop straight away. We could always go to relaxation room, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and find Vita Juices on a mission. We've got canopies. Vita Juice. Brilliant. And we need another 2. quick check around. Sort of in the post-first movement section of the raid. A lot of big bullets going off. Or is that another piece? Cool. Right, let's grab this. And then we will head over to Pinewood. I forgot to bring my green flare. Oh. Where now then? So, yeah, collapse crane or expo checkpoint. I guess expo checkpoint's not a terrible extract. It feels nice to be light, not overweight, and you know, very like nimble. Feels good. Big question is if I even want to go this way. I think it's early enough. It's all right. Now, my big problem with going around Pinewood Hotel and the green flare area is that like lots of people go to green flare, so it's very contested. Or at least not necessarily contested, but just traffic. There's just a lot of people there all the time. Got a few spawn points in there too, though, so it is a problematic area of the map. Let's push forward. Maybe I can get across over here. I'm probably best off running. Oh, there's a scab there. Actually, you know what? I am going to go... Yeah, I'm going to go this way. Go this way. I feel slightly more comfortable inside here than I do... How do you feel? Outside on the street. Fine. Right, let's have a quick look for some viters while we're in here. Do you use contact force every raid? Not every raid. Where's that? Across the other side of the street. But nowadays, like now I've got tons of money, like most of the time. Not really any reason not to. They're extremely good. Yeah, they're just super, super, super good. You hear people way before they hear you, and it's a huge advantage. And then if you're also walking rather than running, like again, you hear them before they hear you, even if they're wearing contact 4s, like advantage on advantage on advantage. It's less so on streets, actually. Like streets is not quite like that because streets is a bit more complicated. So you hear like, you know, there's people over there, but like I'm not really in line of sight of them. Alright, so that kind of sucked. We weren't finding the right stuff here. Budget option of Contact 4? XL? The RAC headset is the budget option. You have to get it to fit onto like certain helmets. So I think, does it fit on the TAC Kek? I remember TAC Kek might be able to put the rack headset on that. The rack is not very good in terms of EQ though. It doesn't necessarily sound that good. Whereas like the XLs still sound decent. In my opinion, they still sound nice. And they have like decent range. Swordians, they're okay. Like tac sport Swordians, they're okay. And then you've kind of got like razors and 32s, like at the bottom end. Oh jeez. Where's Scab Man? There. Ow. Oh, so much for that. Didn't like the rack at all? No, I just couldn't. I felt like I couldn't hear where anything was coming from when I used the rack. I think the extra hearing range is kind of broken, should be nerfed. I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay. Tested the boss optic. No, I haven't. That's Scav go. For sure. Does laser actually give you hit for bonus? I mean, I would be surprised if it did. Because it's not a standalone. They do give the buff? You sure? Different from Holosun? I'm surprised. Hearing range ruins this game? Yeah, I think it's way too high. Honestly, I think it's way too high. What's the BTR when I don't need it? That's sad. That was better. What's the I was off to? Laps Crane, Plymouth Street Expo checkpoint. Laps Crane is probably the best place. If I want to get the other shops, that is. Maybe I could have hit up the Beluga, but... Must be a scat behind the door there or something. Where's the stop next? Oh, Caban. lot of big shots going on. I hate the tag for this door to try and like get the. Yo! All right. Okay, maybe let's go this way. Headsets that sound the same price, just be cosmetic. I kind of wish that was the case, if I'm honest. I kind of wish that was how it worked. Why? Creepy scav creeping up. This is going crazy. Feeling kind of fun though. Not dying to all that crap is feeling pretty good. Reload? I don't think I really need to. Nearly full. Look, it's fine. Okay. I reloaded this guy. It's alright. Alright. Don't worry about it. It's fine. If trace well how ear pro works, just way too exaggerated between the headsets. I think that's true. Yeah, I think that's probably true. I mean, we may as well get this in. Must have missed it. Yeah, I reloaded while we ran through the middle of that house. With that guy being upstairs, like I heard him CMS, but it was like way too late. I thought, you know what, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to push in on him. Because he'll probably be done by the time I get in there and yada yada yada. Over there. Might come back to him? I'm not sure yet. Down there. Vita juice, yeah, baby. Give me that juice. Need one more.
Gold, please. 5 months of binaural pop testing.
Yeah, cute. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. 5 months of binaural pop testing. Who doesn't love the binaural pop, eh? Funny ADS sound or something?
Нет никого.
Just scavs? Okay, that's behind.
Парни, тут наши звали. Ну что ж, шкура цела уже неплохо.
People fighting for ban. Down here? Oh god, that's from freaking miles away. Maybe we just bail. I do have collapse crane, right? I do. Just the worst possible area for an extract ever. Collapse crane I really don't like. It's so tight. So easy to accidentally move out of the way. Just unlock Osprey protection somehow after level. Please keep 3. I thought we'd look behind the quest. It is a quest. I can't remember which one it is. It's behind the quest. Hey, we just need one more then. Yeah, I just think contact falls shouldn't be as crazy as they are. If contact falls were made about the same as XLs, that would be good because they'd have better ambient, but the same range. So that means they trade a little bit above XLs, but without being crazy. I think that the advantage is too high. And then I think it 0 meters and silent, I think that should be increased to like 2 or 3 meters. So you can, like, if somebody's like literally round the door from you, like round the wall, you can hear them if they're crouch walking. I think those two things, that's how I prefer it. My friend just died. She was a scav. Tell him apologies. I was on a quest for the juice, actually. Needed Vita juices. Need one more Vita juice. I think Baby AK shouldn't have less recoil than a proper full-length rifle. Yeah, it's probably a bit overtuned, right? Baby AKs are a bit overtuned. Want to make this? Yes, I guess I do. Fine. Oh, craft energy drinks. No! No. Well, we got all week. Fine. I think it'll only take one crafting session to do it. Because you make like 5 anyway. So it doesn't really matter. We've got 6 days to do it. It's fine. Cool. Okay. Good. Good. Well, I think once you get used to... Have I run out? Like, I haven't run out of PvP yet. The rest of it, like... Oh god, I wonder what the rest of it is. All fine in raid. I've got some, but it's just It's just all fine and raid. This is the problem, I think. Is that right? Oh, no, maybe I did use it all. Is that really true? 54. Something there, something there. Did actually use it all. Nice. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to craft some more. 9. 6. Guess it's fine. Like, his AP is fine anyway. Like, with the philosophy, it's okay regardless that we're doing it this way. What barters, if any, should I save bitcoins for? I honestly wouldn't save any. I just sell them to therapists. They're too expensive. They've gone up in price a lot. Like, because the problem with Tarkov's barter system, right, is that it's like it's fixed. What do you think of the Boss XE? I genuinely haven't used it. People keep asking me about it though. I guess before we go, we can check it out. We'll just super quickly. Any tips for Taco Shooter Part 3? Now Factory has more chads each raid. I don't really know. What else would I do? I mean, the Mosin, I think I ended up using the Mosin this wipe because I couldn't get access to APM like early enough. It was a bit sad. Is it about how quickly the ADS is uncanted? I think it might be just the way it feels. Right. Huh. DLSS doesn't like this very much. Seems. Okay, so no laser. So point fire is random as always. Does site have an IR laser? I don't think so. I mean, it must do, yeah. Actually, it does. To be honest, that doesn't look like the point fire bonus to me. You see how much less it swings when you've got a real laser on? Like, that's really telling. Like, watch. Look. Blue laser. Blue laser goes off. Hold on. It's stable at the minute. We were swinging around before. There we go. It's starting to swing a bit more. The blue laser on it's a lot more stable, I think. I think so. Everybody telling me though that the boss is giving a point fire bonus. I think they're I don't know. I don't think they're right. Not normally how this stuff works in Tarkov. If it's on a scope, it usually doesn't work normally. Like with nothing, with the laser on the boss, with the blue laser. Doesn't seem to me like works with this site. Which I didn't think it would. Didn't think it would. Cool. Anyway, alright. Well, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Let's go and what out. Imagine a PPS stage with laser on a hollow. Quite funny. Quite funny. Right, let's see. Oh man, I feel tired today. Who is alright? See. Turned up at a great time. Yes, I'm just finishing. Just finishing up. We'll go and raid Mr. Bombfolks. I haven't seen him around for a bit, and he was a good guy. It's funny with the Brits though. It's like kind of hard to raid the Brits sometimes because everybody streams in the day. It's a bit tricky. What are your thoughts on the MCX blackout free leave? It's good with CBJ. Yeah, CBJ is a good bullet. Is it Skier or is it Peacekeeper? I can't remember. Yeah, this thing is good. Like, it's actually decent. If you don't have 5A1 unlocked, like MCX with this is like actually good, like in-game bullet and gun combo. Like, it's actually decent. Right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow if you're around. Same time as normal, 1 p.m. UK / actually, it's changed a bit now, hasn't it? Because I'm 4 hours behind the East Coast because we change our clocks in like a week. So it's now 9 a.m. Eastern. It will be for the next week, and then it'll go back to 8. So, how'd you unlock it? You don't need to. You just get to the trade level. That's it. No quests. No quests. Cool. Go say hi to Swamp for me, and I'll catch all of you later. Bye, everyone. Ciao.